Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today welcome back to Gran Turismo 7, where we are jumping in for a daily race A. So I have a bit of a new plan for a new schedule. We're going to be uploading daily race A on a Monday and daily race B on a Wednesday, and then we're going to end the week on daily race C. So that will be uploaded on a Friday. But that is the plan going forward. I hope I have enough time to get these out on the day. Of course, I do have a day job that I need to look after, a family as well to look after, so I'm running kind of low on time. So that's the new plan. So we are in the Cosworth here for daily race A today. Starting from the back, as we do, we like to get a banker in, get a good first race in, learn the car, learn the track. Now I've found with this car, the Cosworth 87 I believe, it is very slidey, especially on these tyres. So wheel spin is a definite no-no, and going 4 wide up the S's at Watkins Glen is definitely a no-no. As you can see here, the Brit getting the worst end of the stick, and he's going to go down, lose a couple of positions. That's going to be us up into P10. Now we can just focus on the Spaniard up ahead, make sure we get this bus stop chicane correct. Of course it is very treacherous due to its penalties. We might have got a penalty, we might have cut that one a little bit too much, as the Swiss there was going a little bit of rallycross. That's definitely not a good idea on comfort soft tyres. So he's going to spin out into the barrier. That's going to give us another position up into P9. The Spaniard here going slow out of the long right-hander. Going to have a look at the inside, just trying to put him off at the minute, hoping he goes wide. Manages to keep it on the circuit for now. So well played, Spaniard. He is very sideways though going out of the final corner. That's going to give us a run all the way down this long straight into turn 1. Let's see if we can make a move. We think better of it as he brakes a little bit early, which kind of distracts me. So we're going to go completely off the throttle there, as we see another Brit spinning out into the barrier. So we made sure we didn't gain an advantage on the Spaniards. That is why I took my foot completely off the throttle. We don't want to complete the old bump and drive. So we're going to let him have the position, and then we'll look to make a move later on during the race. Making sure we get the bus stop chicane correct for the second time. Trying to be a little bit cautious, maybe a little bit too cautious there, as we lost a load of time to the Spaniard up ahead. However, the Spaniard is going to go very wide here. We try and keep a nice tight line. Also, do let me know if you would like to see some track guides, maybe some time trial guides. I do generally get gold on the time trials if they're not too difficult, but it would be nice to get your thoughts and opinions for getting a track guide kind of scenario from a lower rated driver. Of course, I am only B rated driver at the minute, so let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. But now we're trying to still make this move on the Spaniard up ahead. It's proving quite difficult to overtake. However, it takes a little bit too much speed going into that corner. Has to slam on the anchors, and that's going to give us a run going up the S bends. Going to hang it around the outside for the first section. It's going to give us room, so fair play to him. I'm also going to go up the inside of the final S bend, and now it's going to be a drag race to the chicane. Just keep an eye on the radar there as he backs completely out. So fair play, good clean driving from him. Now we can focus on the Norwegish driver up ahead, Mr. Old Punk here. getting that corner slightly wrong. That's going to give us a bit of a run. We're going to be far too far back though to go for a move into the penultimate corner. So we're going to focus on our exit here. Brake early, get it turned in on the power nice and early. And again, we're going to focus on the exit of the final corner here. On the power nice and early. That's going to give us a good run. We try and pull alongside. A bit too close to get any slipstream. But it's going to brake late. There looked like there was contact there, but I can promise you there was exactly no contact. He did just outbrake himself, so we're going to go up into P6. Now we have the Italian up ahead here with a 2-second gap. And as we fast forward here to the end of the race, the end of the last lap, we're right on the back now of the Italian. But it's not going to be enough. We are going to bring home a P6 position. However, the Greek there deciding to disconnect, so that is going to put us up into P5 for our very first race of the day. So moving into race number 2, we did put a qualifying lap in. I have since improved that qualifying lap. But this lobby was, of course, incredibly stacked. There is a lot of A-rated drivers and there's at least one A+ rated driver. So a lot of really fast drivers. We just need to try and stay with this front pack here. This front pack of 6 cars. We already have a pretty good gap to the Brit behind. So all we need to do is stay with the pack and pick off any stragglers. As we just run 2 wheels onto the grass there, that's going to shoot us over to the other side of the track. Hopefully I didn't put the Brit off, as the Polish driver there just going to go for a little spin. The German there also sliding into barrier, and that is going to put us up into P4. The Brit up ahead going very sideways through that corner. That's going to give us a run on the Brit. We're going to fling it up the inside. Get well alongside. He's going to pull out. He's going to brake very early. We hit our brake marker, so there is no cutback to be gained. And that is going to be us up into P3. Pretty good race so far. Overtaking a lot of fast drivers, but this is where my race kind of just went horribly wrong, to be honest. We cut the chicane, the first part of the chicane. If you cut the later part of the chicane, you only get a 0.5 second penalty. However, if you cut the first corner of the chicane, as you can see here, we have a 1.5 second penalty. We're not going to serve it here, so we have to wait till the next lap to serve it. So we really need to build up that gap behind. Currently sitting at 1.9. However, we are going to go a little bit wide again here. I try and scrub off as much speed as possible so that we don't get a penalty. However, we do get that half-second penalty. So the Italian behind is closing up now to 0.7 seconds. We have a 2-second penalty that we have to serve on this lap, and we're not done there. We get turn 1 a little bit wrong, and yes, you guessed it, that is another half-second penalty. So we have the Italian and quite a bunch of cars actually. We have 2 cars behind the Italian, very close. So we're going to shift over to the penalty line. Let's see how many positions we lose. The Italian did have a penalty as well, but that's going to be not enough. So that's 2, that is 3 positions all lost on 1 lap because of my inconsistency and getting penalties too frequently. So that is something I need to look at, something I need to eradicate from my racing. So as we come to the line here, we are going to finish in P6. And now we're going to move to race number 3, where we had some faster drivers. There was a couple more A+ rated drivers in this lobby. Starting in P6 again, we did improve our qualifying time, but it wasn't enough to move us up the grid. These guys in front of us are incredibly fast. I wasn't even close to get into their time. So we'll see what we can do. There was not really much action on the first lap. As you can see, everyone's just following in the train. So we're going to fast forward now to lap 2, coming up to the chicane. See what we can do here as we get it all kinds of wrong. I'm going to cut that corner quite a lot. Definitely did not gain any time. However, we are going to get a 0.5 second penalty. We are too close to the penalty line to serve it now though, so we're going to wait until lap 2. So let's go right over to lap 2. Or lap 3, I should say. And we're going to serve the penalty. We did build up quite a good gap to the cars behind. So we're not going to lose any positions, we're just going to lose a load of time to P5. I'm not really too concerned about the Brit behind. I think we're easily going to make up that gap again. And I don't really think we're going to be able to catch the German up ahead. I've raced him quite a few times. He is very, very fast. And as we come to the last corner on the last lap, you see the Brit behind did actually bring it down a little bit. That was mainly due to my mistakes. However, we are going to bring home a P6, and as you can see, we was only one of 2 B rated drivers in this lobby, so very stacked lobby. But that's going to do it for this one. Don't forget to like the video if you are enjoying the content, and subscribe so that you never miss a video. I will catch you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.